So what we are making is sukhi machi. In Bengali we call shutki mach. All the ingredients are something that you'll have at home, though all the ingredients are roughly chopped, so don't worry about it, because you're gonna make it a fine paste. So don't worry about all that. And we will need both paste and sliced onions. So around, I had taken around 2 onions, that is paste, and around 3.5 sliced onions. And the suki machi that I have is around 350 to 400 grams. So don't worry about oil and measurement. In this recipe, if you put extra onion, extra garlic, extra ginger, chilies, it is always best. So don't worry about the measurement, you can put it accordingly. Over here what I'm doing is I'm dry roasting the suki machi, that is the dried shrimps and anchovies over here. What it will do is it's going to help us clean it better. So once it becomes crispy, it will be easy to take out all the dirt, the heads. We don't want all those things, the shrimp heads and the fins and all. So this will help to remove it, because these are so small, tiny creatures, right? So it is impossible to minutely remove them. So dry roasting it will help. Once that is done, what we'll do is we need a fresh towel or a cloth, whichever is handy, but a fresh one, a good one. And okay, let me give you a heads up, your house is gonna stink. So anyways, you're not gonna make it every day, so once in a while. So once you clean it and you take out all the dirt and excess things, just put it in boiling water and soak it for some time, and then wash it couple of times so that the sand and everything is washed away, and then make it a fine paste. Don't put water. You need around half cup of water, but don't put like everything together. Keep grinding it and keep checking it, and if you need, then put. So this is the consistency we need. Then don't worry about the oil. We would need oil over here because it has to be spicy and oily and garlicky, so don't worry about it. And then and you'll see that this paste, this fishy paste that we have made, it's gonna absorb all the oil. You can see it right now that it has absorbed all the oil. So you would need oil over here. So in some time it will start sticking, because there won't be any oil left. So this is what my family prefers, making it a paste. But if you don't want, you can have it as a whole. But if you are a first time eater of suki machi, I would say make it a paste, so that you just get the taste of it. You won't feel the bits and pieces. We love it. So in my family, we love both the ways, but preferably it's always the paste. Then keep it aside after it dries up and all the water is dried up from the fish. And then good generous amount of oil. Add your sliced onions. First you have to add the sliced onions, and once it turns brown, good generous color of brown when you see, then you have to add the chili paste and the garlic and the onion paste. So what I have done over here is I have added the garlic paste first and then the onion paste. See, if you want, you can make it a paste, mix everything together and you can make it a paste also. But what I do is, I feel that when you make garlic and onion separately, I feel that you get some sort of intense taste. So that's why I do it. But if you want, you can do it. You can skip this step and you can add everything together and mix it and then add it over here. That is also fine. Over here now it has turned beautiful brown color, so I'm adding the onion paste over here. Some 6-7 spoons of onion paste, normal teaspoons. of onion paste I am adding over here. And once this turns very beautiful charred brown color, then we are going to add the tomatoes and the onions and the masalas. Again, see, don't worry about the color, and if you see the char kadhai over here, don't worry, it's not burnt. And I feel people say in iron kadhai, I think it would taste much better. So I didn't have an iron kadhai, so I'm making it in this. Add the tomatoes. These tomatoes are optional. If you want, you can. If you don't, it's not required. I just added it because I had excess of tomatoes and I had to finish it off. You can add, and always it's best to add salt after the tomatoes, because tomatoes need some help, to melt and to mix. So salt helps. And then add the chili and the ginger paste. As I told you, I've made it separately. So yes, you can see the chilies are a lot. So this recipe requires a lot of chili. It requires a lot of spicy ness. I don't know. It is spicy. It's a spicy dish. So, but all the masalas and the ingredients, you will get it at home. The only thing that you need to acquire is the suki machi. Suki machis are of different types. Whichever you find it easy, please get that. And the important thing is to clean it properly. Clean it, boil it, different types. Sometimes you need to clean it first and then boil it and then again clean it. So people do it in different ways, but the main thing is you have to clean it, because it has a lot of sand and dirt that goes out if you're boiling it and cleaning it, and that's when your house is going to stink. So over here I've just added the masalas, all the 4 masalas that you'll find in every household, Indian household. That is your cumin, coriander, turmeric, and chili, red chili. In this I have not added the normal chili. I have added your kashmiri red chili for the color. You can see the color. It's beautiful color that we can see right now. And now what I'm doing is I'm adding the suki machi that we had fried and kept it aside. I'm adding it now, so we can mix it. So we are adding this when you see the masala, the gravy the onion and tomato gravy that you've made, when the oil starts separating, and you'll see it becomes danedar. I'm not finding the exact word for it. The masala turns danedar. Okay, you will see little small, it's separating, the oil is separating. That's the right time to add this. And then you have to, keep stirring it and just be there in the kitchen. See, when you're making this recipe, suki machi, you cannot be lazy, and you cannot, wait and go and watch TV and cover it up and come after 10 minutes and see how it's going. You need to be present. You need to be in the kitchen, because it needs continuous stirring, continuous moving. Again, over here, if you see that I have added coriander, this is again optional. I wanted to see how it tastes, that's why I added, but it was good. It was not bad. I liked it. But it's optional. If you want to, you can add it at this time. I added it because when you add with stems, little bit of stems of coriander, there's a taste. You find it in your recipe. So that's why I added it, or else you can just garnish it with coriander also. That's also fine. No hard fast rules and regulations about it. See, cooking is all about learning and experiencing what is best for you. That's what I feel. Of course, we are home cooks, so that's how it is. At this point, it is getting, it's sticking to the pan, the kadhai. But don't worry, it will happen. But don't add water. You have to keep stirring it and, remove the part that is sticking. And you have to keep doing that. The reason for it, because that will make, it will change and the color will change. You have to keep doing that. It will stick. That is okay. Don't worry. So now you see, I kept doing it for, couple of times, and if you see, it's not burnt, it's charred, and we want it charred. Trust me, it was not burnt. It looks like that it's burnt, it's not. And I added a little bit of lemon juice because I mean, lemon is always good, right? So that's there. And it's almost done. I love the color of it, and even the oil started separating from it. So it's done, voila. And you can serve it with hot, piping hot white rice, and it's done.